Hello everybody and welcome back to the Chaos Terminal. My name is Michael, and on this episode of How to Play Lego Fortnite, we are looking at cave diving. So, you just entered a cave. The first thing you do is you place a map marker so that you can find your way out of the cave again later. Use your pickaxe to break anything that might be in your way to gather resources, and then you're going to use just this one trick in order to explore the caves. It is literally one trick for the whole episode today, so I'm going to just sneak in some extra tips while we're here. First extra tip is, unless your pick is pretty good, you will only be able to mine marble and granite down here. You can just ignore the copper and the amber. You're not high enough level for it yet. Next tip, equip a torch to see better. And now it's time for the actual trick. The only way to explore a cave, you'll need weapons of course, but the only way to explore a cave is to enter the cave, place down a map marker, and imagine that you're putting your hand on the right side of the cave, and you are following that cave to the right all the way down. So after I defeat these guys here and we re-enter the cave, I'll show you how that looks. But that's the trick. Imagine you're putting your right hand on the right side wall of the cave, and you are walking until you find an exit. If there is no exit, or if you get looped, I've got some tips to help you get out of it. But let's get back to it. Alright, back in our cave, we have our map marker placed, we have a weapon and a torch, and we are following the wall to the right all the way down. So you can see every time it's an opportunity to turn right, that's the direction we go. And keep going, keep going. Here you go, hit a little bit of a dead end, and you're going to want to just keep following to the right. Loop around back the way you came and continue following that new wall. If you do it right, one of three things will happen. Either you're going to find the original door that you entered, meaning there's no extra entrances in the cave. You'll find a new door, like we did right here, where you'll place a new map marker, or you'll get stuck in a loop. If you get stuck in a loop, then yes, you'll have to make a left turn to get out of there, but then try again with the right-hand trick. So here, your next tip is to place a map marker on the outside of the cave as well as the inside, and match them. If you use the flag on one, use the flag on the other. Then when you look at your map, you'll be able to see, hey, these two caves connect. They're the red flag cave, for example. It was nicer when the map markers could be different colors. Now they can only be red, which is very lame. Epic, give us multicolored map markers back. Anyway, we're going to try this again with another cave. Put a map marker on the outside, map marker on the inside. Make sure that you remember what ones you're using this time, because you're going to want to match it on the other side. Then we just followed it all the way to the right. We found another exit. So there you go, new map marker down. And now we have connected, show you here, this cave all the way over, wait for it, to that cave. And it's a very, very short walk. This cave is like 20 seconds in and out, so it actually is faster to use the cave, in this case, to go between those two spots than it is to actually just go on foot. And you'll see here, I'm walking back to prove it. Footage is sped up just a little bit, but you can see literally how close it was. That was like 5 seconds of sped up footage, so literally 10 seconds in the cave. Very useful, especially in the early game when you're gathering resources and trying to get your village squares set up how you want them. Alright, and while I'm getting the rest of my caves marked for you, I will let you know this. These cave tricks only really work on your main continent, with your grasslands, your dry valley, your snow biome, frostlands. It will not work on your Star Wars island. Those have their own cave systems. It will not work on Lost Isles. Again, they do their own thing. And I have not even seen a cave in Ninjago Island yet. It all seems to be the same map render. Alright, and that brings us to the end of the cave diving episode. If you learned anything new today, let me know in the comments down below, and leave us a like on the video. We will catch up with you next time for the next episode of How to Play Lego Fortnite here at the Chaos Terminal. Have a good one. Bye.